What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Amp the Barber signing on. Finna do a couple series about clippers and the barbering game. My first segment today is going to be about your clipper game. Getting your clipper game up, trying to get some, use the right tools for the right purposes in your haircutting. I'm going to start off with my edgers. My first pair of edgers are the Andes Outliners. I have the ProMate blades on them. I use those blades for these. They get a little closer. It cuts your time down. A lot more sharper. I didn't really have to adjust them too much. They came already pre-adjusted. Workhorse. I have a grip on them because I use them all the time, and they get a little hot from time to time. But it's real good to have. The Andes Outliners. Next pair of clippers that I like to use are the Outliners too. I have them adjusted. I have adjusted these down for kids. And different, like mustache, you don't want it too sharp around the guy's face or anything. So the kids kind of I use them on kids, a lot of different designs. I have a gauge on them too, so your edge will never be crooked. Everything can be crisp, top of the line. I got this from a hair show a couple months back. I use these every day. The next pair of clippers I have is the Andes T-Edgers. Another workhorse. You probably ask why so many edges. Everyone does a different job for me. So these are the T-edgers. I use these for basically, every average cut, the edge. I got them adjusted, sharp, but not the way they'll cut you. So I use these a lot. I love them. They get me through a lot. Let me see. The next pair of clippers I like to use are my Walls Balders. A lot of new barbers like to use their edgers to do bald fades or blends or whatever. I find out if you want to be successful, you want to get the right tools for your job, and that's for any job that you're doing. So let your edges be your edgers and get some balders. They're from Walls. They work good. I think they're maybe a 4.0, so they get close. They do the job. They do what they're made to do. They bald. So leave your edges alone, pick up you some balders, and then cut your time down. Like you said, we always know time is money. The next pair of clippers I like to use are the Walls Fast Fades. The only unique thing about these are the blade. If you can take a closer look, the blade is a lot wider than the average blade, so it helps out with the blending time in your fades or in your temps and whatnot. For those quick cuts you're trying to get in and get out. It's a very great tool to use. Comes in handy a lot with the kids, the ones that like to move and cry. You put these on them, you should be done in no time. Once again, these are Walls Fast Fades. The next pair of clippers I think every barber should have in their arsenal are the Osters Fast Feeds. When I got these, it took me up to another level. The cuts were a lot smoother, a lot quicker. It's a pivot motor, so you don't have to really worry about too much. They don't get hot, because the job is done in a timely manner. So go get you a pair of Osters Fast Feed. They usually come in red. I'm a little different. I got the camo. Hey, so get you some Oster Fast Feeds, and you'll see your clientele jump up. The next pair of clippers I like to use are probably every barber's beginner tool set are the Andes Masters. These clippers are my workhorse. I use these a lot for blending and fading and whatnot. That's what these do for me. They're a workhorse. I use them probably in every head. Do a lot of the cleaning up and a lot of whatnot. But these are the Andes Masters, and you take care of them, they'll take care of you. Let's see what else I have here on the arsenal. I have the Super Savers from Walls, the 5-star. For you guys, new beginner barbers who don't have your razor game up to par, or you got a shop full of people and somebody just want a quick shave, this is the tool to go. It helps out good up under the neckline for shaving. Whatever the clippers miss, this guy get it down the skin for you. You see the top of it is a aluminum foil. It's good to keep at least one of these on deck. At least one extra one, because you never know when the other one can mess up on you. So I like to use these. It's power battery operated, so you don't have to worry about a cord. You can detach the cord and use it. Right now I got it charging. I'm getting ready for a busy day. The next pair of clippers I like to use for my designs, I use the wall tattoos. Some people use the edgers, and however you get it is however you get it. But I seen come to learn that these come in handy for certain designs that I do. That you have to get a small line or a pinpoint line. If you can look at it, the head on it is very, very small, so it almost makes it like drawing in your head with a pencil. You can't beat it. It works great. Gets me out a lot of jams sometimes when I'm doing these designs. The Walls Tattoos, get you a pair. Pretty much I have my traditional straight razor. Use it a lot on edging and beards and whatnot. Well, at least you do use it a lot. I'll show you what I got now. I got the high definition finger razor, which I took over that. You can slip it on your thumb and just go to work. It's basically an extension of your finger. It helps you out on your edge line or your shaves, whatever you're doing designs. It really, really helps you out. More comfortable. Your finger don't get all cramped up holding the other blade. Once again, it's the HD finger razor from Major League Barber. I picked this up at the same hair show a couple months back.